If you didn't watch my last video, I'm currently working on a novel. Until it's finished, my videos will likely include either clips of it or me talking about it. It consumes my life right now and I love it. I can't wait to share more. Until then, let's talk about this. Let's cut straight to the chase. I was featured in a TMZ article. This isn't clickbait, but it also isn't a huge deal. I want to use this video to talk about my social media career and where I see this going. If you're interested in learning how Twitter can become a job, not a career but a job, then start listening. First, let's talk about TMZ, and by extension everyone else who spoke about my interaction. It started very simply. I'm a fan of Adam McIntyre's YouTube videos and streams, and I think Lil Tay is genuinely a talented person with a good career ahead of her. This all culminated one day when Adam tweeted about Lil Tay and JoJo Siwa. Adam tweeted a video of Lil Tay's song Sucker for Green and captioned it, "Oh, JoJo Siwa, get off the floor." Lil Tay would retweet this and I was like, yes, besties. Lil Tay followed Adam, but then she tweeted saying this, "Wish I didn't just find out who that is. I wrote Sucker for Green myself. Didn't buy the song or hire a ghostwriter. Please don't mention me and her in the same sentence." Adam replied saying please, not Lil Tay wanting this beef on a Friday night. "I hate JoJo. I love Lil Tay, I'm on your side." Adam also tweeted saying, "What the fuck, Lil Tay? I thought we fucked with each other." And, "Lil Tay, please, I'm your friend." Because I like both of these people as human beings, I figured I could be the one parasocial person offering a parasocial perspective. Here's what I said. "I see what he means though. He's trying to drag JoJo by saying you did the rebrand properly. I didn't interpret it as him saying you ghostwrite, but that's just my own interpretation as someone who follows you both. If you aren't up to date on Lil Tay lore, she's currently on a mission to call out the discrimination that she sees happening on social media. This includes misogyny, homophobia, sexism, racism, and other topics that need to be spoken about. This made it so that people felt like it was easy to get on her bad side." Adam then said, "Okay, Lil Tay understands the mucker lifestyle, we love her." After this is when the JoJo Siwa and Lil Tay beef truly started. Now that we understand all this, let's talk about the TMZ article. Lil Tay blasts JoJo Siwa comparison. She's a fraud. Lil Tay's starting a music beef, blasting comparisons to JoJo Siwa, and slamming her as a fraud for purchasing her songs. The controversial rapper took to X after one user jokingly called her Siwa while sharing a clip from her Sucker for Green music video. And then there we see it, my tweet. Welp. Tay didn't take too kindly to the comparison, cause she says she just found out who JS was from the tweet, and she tells fans she doesn't want to ever hear their names in the same sentence again, cause she doesn't pay other people to write her music. Another fan tried to placate Tay, saying they felt the joke actually was more how LT did the rebrand the right way, unlike JoJo. If you want to know about the full JoJo Siwa and Lil Tay beef, let me know and I'll consider making a video about it. This interaction of ours was also featured in a Snapchat highlight. And this all leads back to the question, how is this even possible anyway? How did my interaction get popular enough for TMZ and Snapchat to pick it up? This is obviously because of Twitter. The monetization feature and Twitter Blue features really changed the way the sphere works. People without it hate it, but it's a tool that's helped me with my marketing. I'm able to keep a close track on my analytics and see how specific tweets do, depending on how I interact with people. Currently, I get paid off of interactions, likes, and comments. The way this is most beneficial for me is through replies and commenting. Now, you never ever want to spam or be fake about it. Instead, genuinely take in what people are saying and analyze it. Be willing to be the annoying bitch who's a little too cocky. If you know something, say it and inform others. If you have a smarmy quip to make that'll do well, say it. Some of my biggest hit tweets that I got paid off of were Stan Twitter related and comment I've made under popular replies. Something easy and simple. It doesn't take much. As long as you can reach 3 million impressions each month, you'll get paid. Some people ask, well, is it a lot of money? I've made over $150 off of Twitter in 2024, but I've also had millions worth of impressions. It takes a lot of effort to pull it off, and that may sound so woe is me, but it's not. It's an easy job for someone with a disability like me. It gives me side cash for my hobbies, and it itself is a hobby I can do to have fun. I don't have to take it too seriously or be too professional. I just have to make friends and reply to people. That's how I ended up in TMZ, by having basic reading comprehension and replying skills. I saw the interactions happening between Adam and Lil Tay, and since they both followed me, I knew I could likely get a reply. It was easy work, but you have to come at it from an angle of PR. People won't give a shit if Lil Tay just replies to any other person. If I can almost act as a mediator, people will care more. And so that's what I did. It's PR, and it's something you have to learn with the job. It's important to learn because if you do it right, you'll likely get canceled at one point or another. If you aren't canceled by some cupcake on Twitter, you aren't doing it right. I've had people calling me manipulative for making expose threads because they posted people's abuse details publicly. Like, no shit, I exposed your ass. Doi. The other cancelable offense is bait tweets. There's two ways to do it: the offensive way or the sane way. Bait tweets are easy to incite people, and if you're like me, they have DMs full of you telling them to KMEs. Twitter is so different than the real world, and if you want to keep your Twitter reputation, you have to know how to handle PR. Twitter doesn't matter in the real world for us micro-influencers, sure, but it sure as hell affects our online reputation. You can't just start that over. People will find out it's you one way or another. You have to learn PR and generally not be a shitty person. Being a part of Stan Twitter is finding a middle ground between the two. Offensive enough for Twitter's standards, but not enough to actually say anything offensive. And then there's engagement baiting. This one can be done by anyone, monetization or not, popular or not, famous or not. You just formulate a tweet to bait engagement. It can be by asking an obvious question or saying things so wrong that people have to correct it. Lastly is community notes. If you get hit with one, you can't get paid for whatever tweet was hit with the note anymore, because Twitter doesn't pay for misinformation allegedly. Agree to disagree on that one. And Twitter as a job? Why do I choose Twitter as a job? Should other people? Realistically, no. Unless you already have over 1.5 thousand followers and actively hit millions of monthly impressions, then it's not worth it. It's more doable for people who already have a fan base following them. I do it because I've built my reputation up for the last 5.5 years on Stan Twitter, for better or for worse. I've been recognized by YouTubers, to drama channels, and now to news stations alike. Social media is something I enjoy, and I do it professionally for as long as possible. So why not unprofessionally? And that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed the topic. I've been very burnt out recently with a lot of things that have been happening in my real life, and writing this novel has just stolen my words away from me at this point. My brain is exhausted, and using this text-to-speech voice is very cathartic, and I'm glad I'm able to continue creating videos even when my spoons are too low to keep making them verbally. Please like this video if you liked, and subscribe if you want to see more. Recommend topics for me to talk about, and I'll research them as much as physically possible to give you an analysis. Just let me know. That'll be all. Goodbye.